Welcome to free awareness classes on Indian Constitution conducted by Tharananellur Educational and Cultural Society through Irinjalakuda Vivekananda Civil Service Academy's YouTube channel every day at 7 p.m. This is me, Mahesh MR. As usual, all of you, please subscribe our YouTube channel, and if you could like this class, please like and share this. Today, we are going to discuss one of the important part of Indian Constitution titled as Fundamental Rights. In this part, we have Articles 12 to 35. So, Articles 12 to 35 deals with the fundamental rights. And in this session, we are going to discuss Article 12 of Indian Constitution. What Article 12 of Indian Constitution says? Article 12 says, what is a state? Rather, the definition for state. When we think about a state is actually providing fundamental rights to the people. Say, without the fundamental rights in democracy, there is no value to the Constitution. It is ruled by law, and these constitutional laws are supreme laws in our country. And these laws are all furnished for the people of India. So that state has provided these rights to the people. Sometimes state will try to limit the fundamental rights of the citizens. At that time, citizens can approach the court for their re-establishment. That's why we can say fundamental rights are justiciable. Justiciable means when the state denied any one of the fundamental rights to the citizens, citizens can approach the court for their re-establishment. So definitely we should know the meaning or the definition for the term state. See, when we come across the term state, we always think India has 28 states. For example, our state Kerela. Here, that is not the meaning. Of course, India is a union of states. But here, in the definition of a state, meaning will be a different tone, a different one. See, a state means here in Article 12, which is the body taking a decision and implementing that decision when at the time of its implementation affecting the people. So, a body taking a decision, implementing that decision, and when implemented, that is affecting the people, that body is called a state. So, when we look around us, we can see state government, central government, parliament, state legislative assembly, local bodies, statutory and non-statutory bodies, government funded private entities, sometimes court as well when they are doing the administrative function, all will come under the definition of a state. Here you see, in the case of central government means the executive organ of the government. And this executive organ of the government taking the decision, implementing them, and affecting the people. So definitely central government is a state. Like that union parliament taking the decisions, implementing them, and when implementing, that is affecting the people. In such a way, we can call a union parliament will also come under the purview of state. And you see, like that in a federation, like a central government and union parliament, we have state governments and state legislative assemblies as well. So here state governments also taking decisions, implementing them, and affecting the people. So that we can say state governments also will come under the purview of state. Like that state legislative assemblies They are taking decisions and they are implementing them and affecting the people. In such a way, state legislative assemblies also will come under the definition of a state. Like that, we have local bodies. Local bodies means we have panchayats, municipalities, district boards. See, in India, mainly we have two forms of government. But after 1993, we have three forms: central government, state government, and local governments. So that we can say these local bodies such as panchayat, municipalities, district boards also will come under the definition of state. Why? Because they are taking decisions, they are implementing them, and when they have implemented those decisions affecting the people, like that, the statutory and non-statutory authorities. What is a statutory body? Statutory body, that is a body created by the parliament made by law. That is it. So we have many such bodies like LIC, Life Insurance Corporation, like SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, like ONGC, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. These are all statutory bodies created by the parliament made by law. And these bodies, these statutory bodies, they are taking decisions, implementing them, and when they have implemented those decisions affecting the people, so these statutory bodies are also will come under the purview of state. Like that, non-statutory bodies means, for example, Niti Aayog. It is a statutory body because Niti Aayog is created not by an enactment of the parliament. This was created by an executive order of the central government. Here, executive order of the central government means the members consisting of Prime Minister and other cabinet ministers. That is an executive committee. That executive committee, through an executive order, created Niti Aayog. So that we can call this as a non-statutory body. And this Niti Aayog taking decisions, implementing them, and affecting the people in such a way, we can call Niti Aayog. That is also will come under the definition of state. Like that, according to some judgment of the Supreme Court, we can call some private entities which is provided by the state funds. Those bodies also will come under the definition of state. So, state will provide fully or partially funds to these private entities. And when these private entities are taking decisions, implementing them and affecting the people, these private entities also will come under the definition of state. Because you see, government's money means the money of the people. Like that, sometime court will also come under the definition of state. We know judiciary is supervising the constitutionality. That is their main job. That's why Supreme Court is called the custodian of the Constitution. But sometime court is also performing some administrative functions. So when court is performing administrative functions, court also will come under the purview of state. Why? Because they are taking decisions, implementing them, and when they have implemented such decisions, that is affecting the people. So here in this article, we try to understand the definition for state. I think you could understand the definition of state clearly. We can understand Article 13 onwards tomorrow. So try to understand the entire articles belongs to part 3 of Indian Constitution. To an Indian citizens, that is very, very important. So here I am concluding this session. So try to subscribe our YouTube channel and please like and share it. So thank you very much.